Welcome to Small Town Big Mouths podcast, where our three hosts will be unraveling tales about dating and life in general that will have you laughing, nodding your head, and even cringing in sympathy. So sit back, buckle up, and get ready for the ride.
Welcome back to Small Town Big Mouths. This is Amber, your one and only.
And this is Nikki, your resident bartender. So today it's Amber and I in our makeshift studio by ourselves. So we're
Not for long.
Who's joining us?
Where are we going to go?
Oh, we're going to CMAC?
Yeah, CMAC.
CMAC. Okay, we're going to start doing some stuff there so we can have video. So that will be exciting because you guys will then know who's saying what.
Yes, but bear with us because it's all a new learning
process.
Yes, learning process.
Yes. I do want to say today that I've joined Amber in having a cocktail. So I want to tell you guys what I made for our green flag episode.
Yes, and it's fucking delicious.
Yeah. I feel like I should be making a drink because I'm the resident bartender. So
yes.
I whipped this up today. It's chili mango Bacardi with a tahini that has sweet and spicy. Mm-hmm. And then I use it's a crush, like powdery. You put it in water and there's no sugar. That is the juice, like the juice
flavor,
base. Yeah. And then the mango, and then I put frozen mangoes in with it. And then I just stirred it up. It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, where's this been all summer? Because
I don't know, but there's no sugar in it. Like only from the Bacardi.
Yeah. No, super good. We'll have to post it on our website so you guys can see. But yeah, today we're going to get into green flags because last episode was red flags and we don't want to just be negative. So, and that'll actually set us up for our next episode that'll air after green flags as well. So,
wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think I came to this conclusion that I think that it's easier to find red flags than it is to find green flags?
Absolutely. Well, think about it. Someone will always tell you when you're doing something not so great, right? Or your boss, it's like, or whatever, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, even with our kids, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of goes hand in hand with the red flags. Like, oh, it's easier to say,
yeah,
oh, no, I'm, back away.
Why is that? I don't know why that is.
It's the mind. Our mind plays tricks on us. So we can get into that when we talk about our mind over matter.
Yes, absolutely, which is our next episode. Okay, so let's start with you. What are green flags for you?
Oh, I wasn't thinking about me and what's green flags. I was just...
Okay, I'll go first. Then
I was going for our listeners.
I'll do that too, but I'll go first. Because for me, I think a big green flag is, I think I've learned this about myself, is someone who's willing to do whatever I'm going to do. Whether it's in a relationship or a friendship, like... I love that people will go along with, even if it's like, oh, I just want to like relax and chill for the day. They'll go along with that. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be go, go, go. But when it is, you're also willing to do like stupid shit that I want to do.
Yeah. Like, are you bringing that up because the whole Saratoga winery? I was like, I'll go.
I forgot. No, I was actually thinking about, I had these tickets.
Does that mean I'm a green flag?
Yes, you absolutely are a green flag.
You hear that, everybody? I'm a green flag.
You are fucking wrapped in green flags. You are a green flag. Go, 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 girl. I love it.
Maybe a green flag girlfriend. Not like, like a friend girl, but not like a green flag girlfriend.
Well, we'd have to ask your exes about that now, wouldn't we? We're not going to do all that. So.
Pre-marriage? Sure.
Okay.
After?
Yeah.
No.
I just don't want to ask any of my exes ever, really. They probably won't have anything nice to say about me, and that's okay.
It didn't work out for a reason.
Yeah, they're exes for a reason. Yeah. So you've had a moment. Green flag.
Green
just
flags.
one.
I'm going to, Misty had pointed out something in a comment, and I'm going to have to say, when a guy you go on some dates with doesn't just talk about himself, he does ask questions and inquires maybe about your kids, maybe about like your work, and actually seems interested. Because a man, obviously when you go out on dates with somebody you don't know, people get nervous, and that's okay. And we tend to just talk about stuff that we know and not necessarily ask questions. But I think a man that's really probably ready to settle down knows what he wants and is interested in what you may have to offer, or if you would be a good fit. I mean, it's hard. So I think, a man that asks, but for me, it's a thin line with everything because you
what if
ask too much. I'm like, what the fuck?
Are you nosy? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Fucking writing a book about me? Calm
down. Are you a weirdo?
Yeah. Why do you want to know all these things? I think it's maybe what they say.
Yeah. And how they say it.
So that just brings us to, I put this out on Facebook on a group that I'm on. It's called Over 50 and Fabulous. So I'm over 50. I feel fabulous. So I joined this group. It's a bunch of women. It's mostly chicks on there just like showing pictures of themselves. But sometimes someone asks a deep question and I did. So I got some feedback. So
is it like a dating kind of thing?
No, it's like a women's like.
Oh, it's for women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily say that, but it's mostly women. So I guess you could be over 50 and fabulous and be a man. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, one of the girls on here just said, people who ask about you during a conversation and are genuinely interested and not just talk about themselves, their family, their lives, their job, etc.
Okay.
So basically what you just said.
Right.
But she just said exactly, it's not about them. One of them was still has and uses manners, opens the car door and doors in general.
I have a question about that.
Okay,
though.
go ahead.
Yes, I like when a man opens my car door or whatever, but I don't need it all the time. Like, I dated somebody that did it every single time and like rushed to the door to open it. Like, motherfucker, I got my big girl, I can open it. Like,
yeah, I think
fine.
they just feel like it's chivalrous. Were they in the military?
No.
Okay, I dated a guy who was a military guy, and he opened the door for me all the time.
Speaking of military, I met some military boys at your bar the other night.
Why am I not surprised right now?
You know me. But,
yeah, I do know
he was
you.
only 30,
So he was...
But he gave me his Instagram too, and I was like, holy shit, he's in the Fire Academy. And I was like, oh yeah, definitely, I would,
You would...
He looked, I mean, I would, but I'd feel like a fucking elephant.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He was ripped.
Anyway, on to the next. Their actions match their words.
Definitely.
That one's definitely. Consistency.
Mm-hmm.
That they're willing to take it slow and give you the space that you may need to get to know them.
That part. Ding, ding, ding. I wish I had a bell.
Yeah. Yep.
So I had posted the same thing, and I took screenshots, and I want to share it because one of them is a male perspective.
Yeah.
So it says picking the top green flag is harder than picking a top red flag, which we just asked about. I think it's because human nature for us to focus on the negative instead of the positive. If I had to pick a top green flag, I would say a woman that believes in the Lord and is actively trying to build and strengthen her faith. So I do agree. And that was from my friend Trinidad. He totally supports us.
I saw that.
Yeah, he's part of my Raiders group. And so when I see him, he asks questions and he's like, I don't know. I want to say that I did ask him if he would be a guest, and I don't remember what he said, but he was saying like, we need more male perspective. Cause he's like, I listen because I want to hear it from a woman's perspective, but our audience is probably more women than it is men. And I want everybody to be a part of it. So another one from another friend, his name's Mike. He says, loyalty, trust, understanding, good communication, and a team player are my top 5. And I was like, team player? Yeah. Cause like, I want my best friend. I need a team player. Like, if I'm busy and I can't do something, like pick up that slack or vice versa. Right. So I thought that was important.
And just so you know, I have screenshots of those. I was coming to those.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm in charge of that, ma'am.
Well, I mean, you know how I roll. So.
I do. I actually have a couple of male perspectives too. My friend CJ, he's on my Facebook. He said, I know a green light. Someone who helps someone else they really don't know, but out of the kindness of their heart, helps someone who really needs it and is always remembered that day in their kindness. This is going to go into our next episode because he's talking about me, and I'll tell you guys what happened.
I had a feeling.
And when I read it, it kind of like made me tear up because I remembered what I did for him, and it like, not that like, oh my God, but he was so thankful and that he still remembers it because it's been like 8 years, and I'm crying right now, just so you know. Because it's been 8 years and he still remembers that I did this thing for him that was not a big deal to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But first impressions, or
Right.
was it you didn't
He was
know
a bouncer.
him?
He was a bouncer at the bar, and I didn't know him very well. But we'll talk about that a little more in our next, because that's definitely a mind over matter thing. My friend Jeremy said, active listening, not trying to give you a comparison of other situations to yours, and offering to help out without asking for help. Kindness and compassion.
I can see that too, because like if I have to ask you like or tell you like, well, I wish you would have done this, and then you turn around and do it, like, well, I just told you.
Right.
Like, don't fucking try to do it now.
Right. After the fact.
But then if you still don't do at least give it a few hours or a day or two before you try to do it.
I get that. So yeah, those are all good ones. And do you have any more like yourself? I think because we're single and we're out in the dating world, we're so used to looking at the red flags, so it's hard.
My biggest green flag would be right off top would be like if a guy's tall.
Okay. Is that a green flag?
It's a fucking green flag. I'm like, hey, daddy. No. Seriously, I met another guy this weekend, like, and it was dark in the concert, and I'm like telling my friend, I was like, is he good looking? Like, he seemed super cool. Like, he was probably like 6'2", 6'3", and we exchanged numbers. But I don't really know what he looks like because it was
Bobby
dark.
Joe says you're a dick magnet.
I mean, I probably got like 5 or 6 numbers this weekend.
Yeah.
So,
see?
I mean,
ask me
it's
how many
the
I got
smile.
and I work in a bar.
It's the smile. It's that energy that I put out, I guess.
I know,
Everyone's like, oh,
girl,
I want some of
trust
that.
me, I know. You do put off that good energy.
But I need somebody to do the same for me that I do.
Right.
And I just need that energy, because if I feel any negativity or, and everybody has different perspectives and different traumas and different things.
No, they absolutely do, because
even my friends. And sometimes when there's negative Nellies, I'm like, I gotta go.
Your friend that said, Trinidad, when I read his, and this, so I was going to talk just briefly on it. See, because for me, I guess I don't care if they're religious or believe in God, or I'm just at the age are you a good person?
Mm-hmm. When nobody's looking.
Right. That's really all I care about now. I mean, yes, they're rather the tall, the nice looking. Tia, I think I sent it to you guys. Tia said something about someone's package, and she wasn't talking about your penis. She was talking about, if your package on the outside isn't presented well, why would I want to, like, whatever? Why would I even want to try to open the other package? Yeah, something like that. It made me laugh when she said it, and I sent it to you guys.
You
I
did.
sent a Tia saying, because my aunt, who's 70-something years old, I'm not going to say how old, is sweet. Is she not the sweetest?
Oh, I love her. I came in today and she's heard Nikki say, oh, are you going to have a drink? And I was like, yeah, whatever you're going to have. Well, 5 minutes later, she comes in. She doesn't see me right away in the room. She's like, where's Amber? She has a little snack plate for me because she said I couldn't drink on an empty stomach.
Ask if she brought me a snack plate, guys.
She did not.
So I made my own fucking snack plate, all right? So we're having snacks and having cocktails. But yes, so she's single too. So when she, and this, I know we probably don't have any men in her age range listening, but guys, your dads, girls, your dads, whatever.
Grandpas.
Yeah, or even your moms, anyone. When you're out there and you're still single at that age, you still have to present yourself in a good package. You know what I'm saying?
Put together.
Because that's going to be a green flag for the woman looking at you or the man looking. It's the same at our age, but I feel like when you're older, like, I feel like the older I've gotten, the more I look at people.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, good gifts come in ugly packages.
I'm not saying they don't, and I
No,
don't.
I'm not saying, like, I don't mean that, like,
I know what
physically
you mean.
ugly.
I know what
I
you mean.
Sometimes people are.
It's a messy package sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's a messy package, but what's inside is.
I know, but
phenomenal.
I'm very much that. Like, I'm attracted to what I see first.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want the whole fucking package.
Right.
I'm just saying to be, humble.
Right. Oh, maybe I'm not humble. I don't know.
Well.
I think I am.
Sometimes when I talk to my dad, and I'll say things, and he's like, you can't be like that, Amber. And I'm like, Dad, I'm just talking shit. He's like, oh, okay. And I'm like.
Yeah, but even when you're talking shit, there's a little bit of truth to that.
Shh, don't tell them.
Okay, so on to our green flags. I do have some girls' perspectives too that answered. One of my friends, her name is Wendy, she put, "We haven't seen one in a while. What does that look like?" So that made me kind of laugh a little bit. What are you doing over there, ma'am?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure that Misty was really doing what she said she was doing because, she's snapping. So that was one of her Snapchats. Hi, Misty.
Hi, Misty.
You're missing out because we're having a lot of fun and this drink is oh so good.
Okay, and then a friend of yours, Christina Renee.
Yes.
She answered and she said green flags.
What doesn't she comment on? I hope she listens to this.
She better be listening.
Stirring the pot.
She said green flags for a relationship: kindness, patience, emotional support, financial responsibility, treats his own family well, self-sufficient, wants to be in a relationship, open doors, and is a good gentleman. She said green flags in friendships: not being jealous, uplifting, there for one another, caring, doesn't gossip about you, has your back when you're not around but doesn't tell your business, cheers for you in your championships, and isn't afraid to be honest or rude with you.
Absolutely. Christina is dating a really nice guy.
She said later on, she said she dates a walking green flag.
She does. And I know it's, she's questioned it or, whatever's going on. And I know really she really did make a good choice. And because she's had some really shitty relationships.
Yes,
and
people I know.
You know.
People I know.
So I'm really happy for her. They just bought a house. Their pool's almost done. So I'm really happy for her. She deserves that, and he's a great guy to her kids. And
right.
I mean, what more can you ask for? I know we like a little bit of bad boy, but yeah, I
think the older you get, you don't really need all that. And you realize that you don't need all that.
As long as you're happy with somebody. Right. And I think I saw her comment. She said it wasn't easy or something. Yeah. Yes. It was kind of hard.
It's not easy dating a green flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, obviously, it's all fun and games in the beginning, and then it gets a little harder because you're like, what the fuck? Why are you so nice?
Right.
See, I need someone to, look at me and be like, why are you acting like that? And I'm like, shut up. He can't, be like, okay.
Yeah, I need that, too, because I'm a little, Anyway.
I don't know what I am. Maybe I'm going to make a post about that. I want to see how
do other people see you?
Yeah, how do other people see
me? They see you as a positive light. So, I mean...
I'm sure there's other things that they see, too.
Well, I know how I see you, so that's... And I've known you a year, and I've known you pretty well in the year.
Yeah, we've done a lot together.
Yeah. This is what I find interesting, though. Another girl, my friend Frances, said, a man that loves and respects his mother and sisters, most importantly cares about and loves himself, made of substance, and his children should always come first. Then another friend said, Julie Yoder Summers, I firmly believe that the true character of a man or woman is directly defined how he or she treats his mother. And the reason I find this interesting is because... What are you humming about over there?
Go ahead.
Well, the reason that I find this interesting is because, and I think I've shared this before, when I was in a situation of domestic violence and I went to the Marjorie Mason Center, the first thing the lady said to me, when you go out and you start dating again, and you will... The first thing that you need to be aware of is how they treat their mother or sister or grandmother or aunt.
Right. So I think everyone's heard that, how he treats his mother. Yeah. But what if he doesn't have a relationship with his mother because it was toxic and X, Y, and Z? Because I did date a really nice guy that he didn't really want a relationship with his mother, which I felt was, to me, that was a red flag. But the more and more I learned about him and his family as a whole, I kind of understood it. He would still go drop money off to his mom or, she not the best situation, but in that situation, I did feel like it was a red flag to me. And I'm like, but now looking back on it, I'm like, he really was a nice guy,
Well, and I feel like that there are exceptions to every rule. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not always going to be that because there are some shitty ass parents out there.
Right. I mean, but if a guy has his mom around and he's disrespectful, then I would say that would be the red flag. But
or if she's treating him very well and he's, snapping at her or literally my second ex-husband, his mom said some crazy shit to me. Like, I'm like, after all was said and done, I was kind of like, why didn't you give me the heads up that your son was how he is?
Yeah.
Because me being myself, I told one of my son's girlfriends, like, if Jordan ever does this, leave. Don't fucking stick around. Don't even come ask me my opinion because I'm going to tell you, leave.
Yeah.
So when I said this to this woman, she goes, I just thought you were as crazy as he was.
Even if I'm fucking crazy, doesn't
what
mean...
What the fuck, bitch? So that's what
toxic?
I deserve?
Yeah.
I mean, and also I tried to keep in my mind, like, that's her son, but me being me, I wouldn't have done that. I'd have fucking told someone, hey, you know, are you sure this is what you want to do? Are you sure you want to get married? Are you sure, you know, do you really know him?
Well, I mean, my dad, you know, like, even though nobody's met my dad while I've been dating, like, I've been on the phone or whatever. Are you recording me?
While I've been dating,
like, I've been on the phone or whatever.
Sorry. I'm looking for content.
No, that's fine. Well, let me just get a good angle. Okay?
Well, damn it.
No, it's okay.
Keep going.
But my dad will, like, he'll say things. He's like, are you sure you want to date my daughter? She's this, she's that. And it's like, what the fuck, Dad? I'm your daughter. Don't you want me to be happy and in love? He's like, well, you're a fucking crazy bitch. And I'm like, Dad, don't say that to these guys.
At the end of the day, does it hurt your feelings? Sorry, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Or just turn down the volume, Nikki.
I don't mean to have it so. I'm deaf.
In the beginning, yeah, it did, because I'm like, Dad, like, what the fuck? Like, why are you saying shit like that? And so I had to talk to him about it, because, like, he taught me how to be and what guys were and this and that. And it's like, you raised me to take no bullshit. So I am the way I am because of what you did to me. And I mean, I'm not mad about it, but, like, don't, you know, disarm these men or, like, tell them, like, are you sure, you know, like, but I think he wants to know, like, you gotta be a tough motherfucker to deal with my girl.
And maybe that's what he's doing is, you know what I mean? Like, preparing them for, are you sure? Like, and not in a bad way, but, like, if he can sway them off, then maybe they're not sure. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. So we're veering off of our green flag subject.
I have a couple more anonymous green flags. I think they all kind of go along the same ideas, but one says they genuinely listen to you without checking their phone. Total green flag. If they're comfortable with your independence and cheer you on in everything you do, he's a keeper. She's a keeper. They plan dates that cater to both of your interests, not just theirs. That's a solid green flag, somebody said. It's a green flag when they're kind to waitstaff or strangers.
Oh my
God.
God.
How they treat others speaks volumes.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. And then somebody said, when they talk about future plans and you're included, even in the small things, just don't do that too quick.
Yeah,
and,
that's weird to me.
It's kind of weird, you know? And another one says, when they're emotionally available and open to talking about their feelings. I guess I'm probably a red flag in that area because I don't really want to talk about my feelings. Like, everything's fucking great. Move on. Everything's fine.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah. The fucking house can be on fire.
Right?
I'm like, we're
That's
good.
What I'm saying. Dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Amber's like, it's okay. Everything's fine. We're fine. It's all good.
We're alive. Shut up. Like, we're good. I mean, I just don't want to fucking freak out. Let's see. Respect your boundaries without hesitation and support your mental health. They own up to their mistakes and actually work to change. Their mindset is also attractive, if their mindset's attractive. If they celebrate your successes without feeling threatened or jealous. I think Christina said that as well. You know, if they're not threatened by you growing and being better. I mean, what if you get a raise and now you're making more money than a man or
There's a
whatever,
lot of men
you know
out
what I mean?
there that are not okay with that.
And it's like, who cares? Like, if we're together, we're together.
Right.
I mean, I still have my own bank account and you're, you know, paying for our dates,
right.
but...
And I'm on your bank account, but whatever.
What's mine is mine and yours is mine.
Right. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So, just joking. We're just talking shit here, guys. So
I did have my own account though when I was married to my second husband.
yeah, I mean, my husband just gave me money to like pay for things. So it wasn't like, but anytime we went out, it was like me, him, or if I wanted to do something, I'm like, cool, I bought the tickets, or you know what I mean? And then we go out to dinner and he just paid. Like, it wasn't weird. Like, or if I was short or he was short.
He paid all the bills.
Yeah.
So I paid all the like fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he paid all the mortgage, the pool guy, the gardener, all the bills.
Yeah.
And I just had my money for fun money. So I took care of all the fun stuff.
But like, okay, but who did the grocery shopping? Who bought the toilet paper? Who bought
I did.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
A man is a man.
I'm not allowing him to go grocery shopping. What the fuck kind of toilet paper would I end up with?
Not my job.
Don't fucking bring that one ply home, bitch.
Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, I have to share this story. So, a friend of mine, I don't want to say her name, she's like showing me around her house that I hadn't seen yet. And, like, we walk in, she's showing me around, walk in the bathroom, and, like, she's like, I don't know why there's one ply toilet paper. I didn't buy that. And I'm like, bitch, I wasn't even looking at your toilet paper. Like, I'm not sitting down to use it. You know what I mean? But I thought it was hilarious because, like, what the fuck? You know? I guess that was his red flag.
Right?
Cheap toilet paper.
Yeah, you bitches in the guest bathroom can have the cheap toilet paper. I'm using the 2-ply on my ass, though. I'm just letting you guys know.
Nikki, I just used your restroom when I got here, and I don't think there was any type of fucking 1-ply.
There was no toilet paper at all when you got
yeah. That's right. No wonder I didn't have 1-ply. It was because I went to your bathroom to grab a roll.
You guys already used it all.
Fuck. I guess it's better for 2-ply. So anyways, I think this is fun to discuss different topics. Our next episode, we're going to talk about mind over matter and just, how there's some people that, the world's ending when something wrong goes awry or, however you say that.
Something goes awry.
Something goes awry. And it's not like, I feel like I've been to hell and back with losing Russ. And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about anything anymore. If it's not happiness, like, I don't want it.
Yes. That's a different mindset.
Yeah. But I think the trauma did that to me. Because I used to freak out and be, mad or somebody did something. And I'm like, fuck that person. Or now I'm just like, fuck them. Like, I think the more you feed into different things, but we'll talk about that on the next one.
Yes.
Because I have I don't have situations, but there's been topics lately about these kind of things. So, yeah.
Okay. I want to not do a heat and a wave, but I want to tell you, our listeners, something good that happened. I already told you. When I was in Chicago, I was scrolling through Facebook and there was this thing KMPH put out that it said PG&E, something casting call.
Oh,
They're looking for people, blah, 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 blah. They're going to pay you, da, 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 da. So I was like, what? I get to talk shit about PG&E and
get paid?
I get to talk shit about PG&E and I get to get paid? I'm fucking signing up for this. So I signed up. You had to fill out a questionnaire. Then you had to do a video. And then they called you Zoom. And so I did all that. Well, today I talked to the guy that's doing it. And I even, you guys, just so you know, I checked the guy's IBMD to make sure that he was an actual person in the industry, and he is. So he is coming to do an interview on Wednesday, and if this all works out, I'm gonna make money, and I get to talk shit about PG&E.
Yeah, fuck those motherfuckers robbing us and shit every month.
That's exactly what I'm gonna be talking about.
Fucking some bills are more than a damn Range Rover payment.
Yep. These guys it's a documentary. So there's going to be someone from PG&E and me. And I don't know if this person's going to be in my house or how that's going to work, or if they're going to shoot me and then they're going to shoot him answering my questions. Maybe I'm not really sure, or my comments. So I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll see. And if I get chosen, then I get paid. And I think that's super cool.
Woo, woo, so where are we going? No.
It's a couple racks,
That's actually really cool. I wish I would have freaking signed up for that shit.
Right?
I don't know. Fuck those PG&E people.
I know. Exactly.
Fuck those PG&E people.
All of them.
All of them. All right. Well, with that, we're going to say Roger that.
Roger that.